It's over. The Philadelphia Eagles have won Super Bowl 59.
Ready, down,
Hello? You play to win the game. I want winners. I want people that want to win.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. It is the Playcall Sheet on a Monday. NFL Week 11 coming to a close here. We got Monday Night Football happening right now. I'm Dale. We got Meta Watt in the house. What's going on, bro?
What's going on tonight, everybody? Happy Monday. There's a war going on ESPN. I'm not involved in that war tonight. We're doing the Playcall Sheet. Shout out to Dale for being here tonight. Coach in the building. What's the damn deal?
What's up, fellas? What's good, man?
What's the word with
All
it,
right,
man?
Coach.
We just chilling.
Those Cowboys are on right now, and they fumbled the football, and the Raiders got the ball in pretty good field position. They just kicked the field goal, and the Raiders are up 3-0.
Raiders are up 3-0.
Don't say they fumbled the field goal for the football. Who fumbled the football, god dog it?
Who fumbled the football?
Max
Number
Crosby,
4, man. Number 4.
Listen here. This is where it all strikes. Dak has hit the point of the season where he's going to start dacking us. Not dapping us, dacking us. And we're going to go straight into it, I guess. It's Monday night. The Raiders are playing the Cowboys. He has to be consistent no matter what happens. No matter what happens with this team this season, he has to be consistent. If he's not consistent, Cowboys are going to lose games. Yes, the defense is terrible. We know this. 11 weeks in. We're not expecting the defense to improve, I guess. But we're expecting our QB to stay on balance. And, I mean, Matt Crosby is a guy you don't want to meet at the bar. But you can't do stuff like that and think that we're going to be somewhere in January. It's not going to happen at all. But whatever.
Okay. Once again, we're talking Raiders versus Cowboys here on Monday Night Football. Listen, the Raiders and the Cowboys coming off of the bye here. And this is the first game after the trade of for Quinnen Williams and Logan Wilson. So we're gonna see if these trades are gonna make a difference on the defense, which was weak up the middle. Also, to start off this game, the very first series, CeeDee Lamb and Pickens watch from the sidelines. So there's even more to this thing.
I guess it was a coach's decision. They're saying, I mean, something might happen. Something might have happened. Maybe late for a meeting. You know, there's been something in wide receivers this week, missing meetings and such like that. But shout out to those men. They took their punishment. If they lose this game, they'll definitely be questioned about it. So hopefully they got their answers ready. But you can't. You don't start. You're off the bye week. You don't start like that. You can't start like that.
Yeah.
The defenders, though, that we added.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody likes the paper signings. Yes, absolutely. These guys have shown good on the field too. I guess one of them has. They still have to adapt as a team, I feel. And if that takes a couple games where we're already down the 8 ball, it's going to be interesting because these guys are basically here to be like, of course, win now because the NFL, everybody wants to win.
Yes.
Kind of putting your foot in now where it's like every game, essentially, we're not in the playoffs. It's a playoff atmosphere. Even playing against the bum-ass Raiders tonight, it's an atmosphere just because the season's dwindling down. What else are you going to do? the trade deadline's passed and gone. You've got your pieces, so we have to see how it works now.
Yeah, exactly. They made some moves. And we'll see how it does work. Will, how you doing, man?
Chili Will in the building.
All right, good stuff. Appreciate you, man. Coach, you want to preview your game here? Well, talk about your game.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Just elaborating on what Took said, we got some new toys. You got the acquisition of Quinn Williams and then Wilson. But you also got back the season debut of Overshawn. You also got back both your safeties, Wilson and Hooker. So, it's a good time for some reinforcements to come back. That's 5 starters. What's that? 1, 2, 4. That's 5 starters they got back?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's half your defense.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely liking that. I think Rebel, he might be special team today. The rookie that they got in the 3rd round from East Carolina. A lot of people say if it hadn't been for the ACL injury he had during the season, he might have been the first cornerback taken last year. In the draft this year. But defense, that's what I'm really looking forward to seeing tonight. Seeing how they gel and mature together. Offense, it all's on Dak, man. He just got to be locked in. He can't be out there doing that old, like Took said, this is the time of year he started dacking us. Took may not like this, but it's when he started turning into end of the season Romo for me. And he just started breaking your heart and making bonehead decisions and missing big plays. So it is what it is, man.
I got you. Can we expect another OT Star Talk soon?
Yes, we can expect one. You can expect a State of the Union if we lose tonight. You can expect some, I guess, decent talk if we do win this game tonight. So either way, you're gonna get one. You're gonna get a Star Talk this week. I'll talk to Coach and see when we both are active.
Gotcha.
Coach will always holding it down on Star Talk.
Gotcha. All right, that'll work. All right. It's time for play of the week. We got 2 of them today. Let's start off with this one. Oh, y'all saw it. It happened Saturday. South Carolina whipping that tail in Texas A&M. My man goes all the way. Okay, right here, this guy in the white, this cheerleader guy. All right, he's going to knock the ball out of the guy who just scored a touchdown with hands, okay? Okay, we missed that part on the live copy. All right. But then we got this power-hungry police officer guy who comes from a sideline. He's going to walk into the tunnel area and just totally elbow the crap out of these 2 players for no reason at all, just because your team got scored on. And he's going to talk crap just because you got that badge and a uniform on, bro. Come on now. That's messed up, bro. So I was glad to hear he was relieved of duty. Screw that guy. Screw that cheerleader too, bro.
Cameras, man. Cameras, and live view in the fact that it was right there. Cop could have saved his job by saying, hey, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? He could have even did that. But he didn't. He was aggressive as hell. Aggressive throughout the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to them kids, man. Shout out to them kids. Though Texas A&M came back and won. Shout out to them for not putting their hands on them. Yeah. Trust me, that could have happened too. This could have went all the way left. But definitely great justice on what they did, relieving this man of his duties. I wonder what goes on now with what he does internally. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he works for the law enforcement and maybe he does security, detail, whatever the case is. So it was crazy. Crazy way to start Saturday.
Yeah, it does suck, Bobby. It was too bad they wasn't able to pull it out. But Will, you want to comment at all on this?
He's silent. He's on mute.
Oh, okay. Good Good stuff there, Will. I mean, you're on it today.
Stall them out, Debo. Hey, man, y'all know how I felt about that. I posted that immediately when I saw it on Saturday. I'm like, no, the F he didn't. And I'm looking at that and see, people that know me knew growing up, I was a Texas A&M fan growing up. Texas A&M, they recruited a lot of players from the DFW area. They had the Wrecking Crew. They had Kevin Murray out there, Kyler Murray's dad. So I grew up being an Aggie fan. However, after I got out of college, I was at a company events. There was some A&M alumni there. You know, my university is part of the A&M system. It was A&I when I first got there, but became part of the A&M system. I'm talking to the guy trying to network and mingle. They signed me, man. They signed you, boy. Like A&M Israel. We ain't never heard of that. And they walked off on me, left me standing there looking silly, man. If it hadn't been anything other than a company event, I'd put a foot in their ass.
Yeah.
However, the end result of that interaction was that was the day I became a Texas Longhorn fan and said A&M.
We got some good.
That's how it happened.
That's what happened.
This story's been brought to you by Jake. Listen.
Ben
we don't usually get those out of coach. I like that. That's good. Yeah,
and that was but the only thing with mine was only one chapter though.
No, yeah. But talking about big kid, it wasn't that. No.
Mm-hmm.
Shots open, man.
Aggie.
All right. Yeah, real talk. And our second play of the week is right here, DJ Moore. This
ain't play of the week.
It was a good catch.
It's bum ass catch it the first time, you receiver. Catch it the first time.
Play of the week.
Right.
Play of the week, man. Play of the week.
If you have any suggestions for play of the week next week, you let me know.
That's what Ben Johnson brings to the table now. Ben Johnson is fully, and we'll talk about it probably in a little bit, a lot comfortability going on right now in Chicago. So you can do stuff like this, I guess. Catch the ball with your knees.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Let's talk about the not play of the week here and get into our news and rumors section. Jamar Chase has been suspended one game for spitting at Jalen Ramsey, and he did take to Twitter, take ownership of it, apologize, said it's not the kind of guy he is or whatever. So he's taking his punishment, and that's gonna be that. That was some messed up stuff.
People gotta stop doing this dumb shit.
Yeah, bro. Really. This is becoming an epidemic. So yeah, let's get this out of football for sure.
Yeah, man. Nah.
Overshawn making plays.
I got some gospel for this. Shout out to Overshawn. Shout out to the best field goal kicker in the game, Brandon Aubrey as well, tying the game up a little while ago. 3-3. Jamar Chase, man. You missing Joe, man. We know. We understand. And then you got to go up to Pittsburgh, play Pittsburgh. You got to deal with Jalen Ramsey in the cold in November. Gives you no reason to spit on a man, though. I think, honestly, he should have got 2 games. I know they suspended Carter 1 game technically, and it happened the first play of the game, so he was ejected and all. But figuring that there was no ejection, and I guess you've seen the spit after the game and all the media was on it, I think this warrants 2 games for him, but 1 game is respectable because of the rule you already placed. But I think it should be 2 games for Chase.
No, I mean, you gave one game to Jalen. That's what it is. That's the standard. You can't jump around.
No. I understand jump around, but you know he got ejected for the game, man. You suspended on one game. I think he should got two. I think honestly, like this president, because if this happens again, what's you going to be a term partner? So now you're just laying a 1 game suspension for something that's assault. And I was saying this earlier. This is assault. So if Jalen Ramsey wasn't who he was, and he's like Mason Rudolph or something, and he's like, I want to press charges on you, or whatever the case is, what happens then? So the NFL has to up in this rule. It's the integrity of the game too. Like, of course, people.
Yeah, they can up it. They can up it. They just can't up it in the same season where they've already done one.
Yeah, no, understandable. But
But like in the future, you can go 2 if you want. Yeah, why not?
It can't continue to happen, man. This man right here, talented wide receiver, officially Justin Jefferson, and to most people he already is, but he's the top receiver, man. Jamal Chase, you just moved down, man, with your bad habits. It's crazy.
Yeah. And more NFL news and rumors. The Jets are benching Justin Fields and going to start Tyrod Taylor. Also, the Commanders released Matt Gay, the kicker, after he missed 2 kicks in the loss. And Abdul Carter of the Giants was benched in the opening series, probably for the same reason that CeeDee Lamb and Pickens was benched for the first series here. They say he missed like a walkthrough, fell asleep at the facility or something like that. I don't know. So, but that's the rookie. Some rookie stuff.
Rookie who? My fault, I didn't catch the name.
Abdul Carter.
Well, Abdul Carter of the Giants. It's been an overall crazy season for him. Anyhow, I mean, he was a top pick. Not really a lot of noise. There was noise from the Giants at some point this year. Not a lot of noise in his direction. He's a young guy though. You got to get it together. You can't do stuff like this, especially if you're not producing.
Penix done for the season.
Who?
Oh, thank you for breaking that news.
Oh, Michael Penix. Broken.
Relax. Your man said it in the chat. Take it easy.
Yeah, this is a bad experiment project for the Falcons, and really now the real news, definitely in Falcon land, is that you have to go to Kurt again. But the interesting news here is that somebody owns their draft pick, and the team that owns their draft pick could possibly be a Super Bowl contender. And that's the Los Angeles Rams, who we thought a year and a half ago may have been shot. But not only are they good now, they might make the playoffs and get a top 10 pick if Atlanta keeps continuing to go through the whole. So go through the injury report there because there's a lot of injuries. Trust me.
Yeah. Not only is Penix done for the year, Drake London is dealing with the knee injury as well. Let's see, another one that jumps out to me. Dylan Gabriel, concussion. He was ruled out, and that's how Shedeur Sanders ended up getting in the game there. So we'll see if Gabriel can clear concussion protocol and get back in.
Yeah. They're saying that most QBs that are in situations of concussion protocol in the last few years, is more than likely that Dylan Gabriel will not make his next start. I think they just do QB. Obviously, I mean, they do different people differently probably, but the QB position is the QB position for a reason. So don't expect Gabriel to play, but if he does, shout out to him. I hope you get well, man. Head injury, not something to play with.
Well, absolutely. Josh Jacobs went out with a knee injury. We'll see how serious that thing is. I'm sorry. Yeah, he went out with a knee injury. It was Quay Walker that had the stinger.
That's not good.
In return. Yeah, they're dealing with some issues over there, bro.
That's not good. In Green Bay for them. He's like the muscle of the offense, if anything. He's like the consistent guy that goes for that team. And they had some running backs in the past. They let them go, or injured and all that. So they can't really afford right now with the way Jordan Love's playing to lose him. He's probably going to be limited if he is playing on the field. It's going to be interesting to see what Green Bay does.
Yeah. For the Chargers, Vidal is now dealing with the thigh injury. He didn't return to the game. They've been losing backs left and right. Somebody's got to study this. What are they doing?
And that is
all time bad.
And I'm just looking. I can't really see the screen, so I'm trying to look at the screen. It's not really popping.
Okay. Let me get a little.
A-Rod is broken for sure. Confirmed.
No, confirmed. He's actually saying that he's going to play again.
That's what I kept hearing.
Yeah. So I this Will, I thought it the injury. I seen it happen. I said, Will gonna be heated. We want him to play this season out because we don't want him in the league no more. If he's
no more. I'm done.
He's gonna want to come play again.
Because if he gets hurt, he's gonna want to play again. Wrap it up, B.
For Will.
Okay.
Will, everybody don't know. Will is a December baby. If you know his birthday, you know, but we won't tell you when his birthday is. But Will's birthday present would be for Aaron Rodgers not to be in the league no more. So please, give Will that gift. For me,
damn! Ridley broke his fibula. I didn't see that.
Yes, he's out for the year now too.
Yeah, bad. I think I called that last week too, in a bad way.
He was dealing with a hamstring before that.
Yeah, I cut him off my fantasy team. I seen that. I said, yeah, when he's hurt, he's usually hurt. Yeah, sucks that it happened to him like that. For the team that's ass.
Good Mike.
Yeah. Mike, you ratting, Mike. Ratting. Shout out to Miz, man. Shout out to
Jesus on the track.
So yeah, man. A lot of injuries. Oh, Jalen Ramsey got ejected for that fight thing. I wonder if they're going to end up like maybe reimbursing him or something, or because like how are you expected really to react when somebody spit on you?
I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, he got spit on, so he definitely got to be on him. But at the end of the time, it's still a code of conduct policy of some sort. I mean, what can they really do?
I mean, I assume you get fined some kind of money or dock some sort of pay for getting ejected.
But you got to realize,
but I'm sure it's discretionary based. So I'm guessing they're gonna be like, yeah, we ain't gonna fine him for that.
And you gotta keep it real. Jalen has a track record of interact altercations, all that stuff. So they're looking
not
at
with them
like,
though.
Look, huh?
Yeah.
You said what?
I said he does, but not with them. He hasn't been there long enough, really.
No, not with them. But I'm talking about the NFL in general. So I think the call from the NFL will come like, yo, Jalen, like we looked at the tapes. You know what I'm saying? We know, you should have did that, but it's the NFL, it's a business, bro. This and that, and he's been in, like I said, he's been in prior situations, not as a Pittsburgh Steeler, but he's been in situations with other athletes. He got beat my guy Golden Tate, you know what I'm saying, and that was flat on field. So trash talk or not, he has a record, and I'm not saying that he's wrong for this. He's right. He want to go clap at motherfucking Jamar Chase every time. Go ahead. I agree with you. But
Mike, he's a Gator too. DK. It's DK, okay? It's DK. Figure it out.
Lane Johnson went out for the Eagles too, the right tackle.
Yeah, he's looking at like 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So
all
basically,
right. Oh yeah, that's right. Liz Frank injury. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Liz Frank. You're looking at like end of the season towards the playoffs and getting him back.
Yeah.
That's not good for the Eagles. It's not good for him either. Eagles keep winning though, so
yeah. Let's get to the week that was week 11. Let's start on that Eagles game, low scoring game. Eagles win 16-9 over the Lions. But one thing I wanna point out and I guess ask, and I mean I know this is what they do. This is how they operate. This is how they play. But Dan Campbell going for it 5 times on 4th down when 3 of them were in field goal range. I mean, short field goal range too. You lost by 9. I mean, those 9 points could have helped you win this game.
Yeah, they also got screwed at the end of the game, so they were still in it regardless.
I get it.
That's kind of his point, though. That's kind of his point.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he does this, we still have opportunities to win the games, and we don't. You can play the what if game for anything, but yeah, it's how they play. I will say, they either should have called timeout or like took a penalty and then punted on the fake punt one, because it was clear that the defense, once lined up, was playing safety. Like they were playing for a fake, and they just ran right into, like, the whole line was there. Like they had like 10 guys up in the box. Like you got to see that and then take the penalty or call the timeout if you don't care about wasting the timeout. But yeah, look, I get it. He's gonna play how he wants to play. I think there's a way to play how he plays and not do it 5 times. Like you could do this and not do it all 5 times.
It was clear at this point, bro. Like points are gonna be at a premium. You can't just pass up points, bro. The object of the game is to score more points than the opponent.
Field goals aren't guaranteed either.
Experimenting. We know Dan Campbell's gonna experiment. He's gonna experiment, and we're probably not gonna be able to stop this. Does it cost his team games? Yeah, but this is the Detroit Lions. Teams in the NFL that we love collectively. I might not love the Lions, but you know, guys like Will, coach that like the Lions, you know, for the chances they take. You know what I'm saying? The Lions, it's good to see the Lions in a great presence. Now, winning it all, I still don't think they can win it all. But being a respectable team going out there, knowing the loss, trying to do the best they can to make it entertaining for television, I can't be mad at that. They got to deal with the wins and losses at the end of the day. So, Dale, I understand where you're coming from, but you got to take it in the fans' perspective, though.
Here's the other thing. We only count when doing this loses them a game. No one's keeping track of when doing this wins them games. Yeah. So until you keep track of both, I don't really care about the they shouldn't be going for yeah, get over it.
There were times where I've been critical of him going for it on 4th, and it worked. You know.
Yeah, that just makes you wrong. That's what that means.
No, I mean, I remember the game being on the line. I'm sorry, when they were like deep in opponent's territory, they could have just kicked the field goal, but they went for it, and they salted the game away versus just kicking the field goal, playing defense to stop a touchdown. Yeah.
Hey, Washington just cut their kicker for losing a game that he was missing field goals in.
Mm-hmm.
Not the first one this year, actually. So I guess if I'm a coach, I'm fine with this mindset of we're not leaving games up to kickers. It's football. We play football.
I'm fine with getting rid of kickers. Honestly, let's be real with my position.
Yeah. But maybe their kicker is not a elite kicker, and that doesn't mean he gets fired or booted. That doesn't mean he gets fired or booted. It's still a team aspect. If he does what he does for the team, all you can do is try to tell him is improving his kicking. But
yeah,
Jake Bates is not a bad guy. Dan Campbell is an insane
I don't care
guy.
if it's prime Justin Tucker out there. Bottom line is I trust Goff more than that. And I'm gonna keep trusting him. He's my quarterback.
Okay.
Like
all
that.
Right. Let's talk
running
about
a fake punt, that I got a problem with. I don't trust anybody on that side of the ball.
Let's talk about the Bills and Bucks. Buffalo 44, Tampa Bay 32. Josh Allen went off. 6 total touchdowns, 3 passing, 3 rushing.
Only other person to do that, I think, is Sammy Baugh. Was the stat?
Some guy that played in black and white.
Yep. As in no one else. Bringing Sammy Baugh. That guy was a monster.
My man, Josh Allen. He went Kobe. And it comes with its losses and wins in the game. Even though they won the game, he had 6 total touchdowns. He had 2 picks. Not gonna, let that go. But in all, this game was exciting to watch for a while. The Bucs went out there, decimated, found rhythm, and kept the Bills on their toe to where Josh Allen had to play the dog role yesterday, and we couldn't lose this game. And Will, gonna pat you on the back real quick, because the Patriots are in first right now in the division, and they just beat the Bucs last week with their depleted team. So as weeks go by and the guys on the Bucs don't play, they're even more depleted. So the Bills couldn't lose this game yesterday to this. They had to win team. So he had to be Kobe Bryant. Shout out to Kobe, and he was Kobe yesterday. And we know when Josh Allen has to be Kobe, he can do it. This is a matter of wins and losses in the NFL when it happens. We know he can do that, but at what cost does it cost you ultimately as the season continues to go?
Oh, real quick note about this game. The Buffalo Bills decided to inactivate their first-round pick from last year, Keon Coleman, the wide receiver. I guess he missed some kind of meeting.
He missed a team meeting.
Everybody, why this week? What happened this week that everybody missed meetings?
Right. I don't understand what happened this week. Maybe people were out trying to get those Veteran Day meals or something like that. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. Keon had high hopes this season.
Man.
Yeah, gotta grow up. You're in a situation now, especially when we talk about the Bills and the position they're at and where they've been in years and haven't been able to get to. And you doing stuff like this, yeah, you need a reality check. Shout out to McDermott. Hey, I'm not playing. The Bills, the window's about to close soon, they say. We can't afford this foolishness here. I like it.
He was good at Florida State. Like, this crap in the NFL, man, is really starting to mess with me and my scouting eye. All right.
Listen, being viral.
Yeah, I guess he was good. I mean, he was good at Florida State, but that's no guarantee.
Yeah,
he was kind of just a jump ball guy. It wasn't like he had a bunch of great routes and
right.
I mean, he's bigger than everybody.
Keon Coleman is mostly known right now for the viral shit that he went through with the coaches when he was talking about some foolishness with the coaches. That's the only thing right now, and that sucks that I could have to say this right now. That's the only real highlight of Keon Coleman's career so far. Got to step it up.
Monday Night Football update. It is 10-6 Cowboys. Quentin Williams just recorded his first sack as a Cowboy. So already paying dividends for you there, Coach.
Well, Coach is not here right now. Took's here. But I'll play the coach role tonight. What's the damn deal, Dale? Hey, like I said, this game is long. It's a long game. Shout out to the defense for that. You know what I'm saying? It's all about continuation here, man. I'm sad tonight, and the Cowboys are playing. First time in about 10 years, I can say I'm sad watching my team play. Keon Coleman is in the perfect situation where they need a wide receiver, and he's fucking up. Right, Mike? Exactly, Miz. Exactly. So if you are fucking up right now, I mean, a team may take you, but you want them to take you in graces that you could be a number one guy.
You're not going to go to a better situation than what you are in right now.
Here's the thing, though. We're just talking about situation in terms of what they need and what he is. The part of the situation we're not considering is it's not a good system for him.
Maybe that too.
Because it's a route running heavy system, and he's not a great route runner. So coaches need to simplify it. Get him in favorable positions. Use him better. It just goes underlooked or overlooked way too often, where we call a coach good because the team is playing well, but we're not considering, is he using all of his players to the best of their ability? They are not using Keon Coleman well. Now, he's obviously not holding up. He's obviously not holding up his end of the couch either, because he's getting in trouble. He's got issues or whatever with the coaching staff. They're sitting him down, benching him, whatever. But you got to put him in more favorable positions. When I see him out there like running route, he's running long-standing like routes that take forever. It's just not what he's good at. You keep it simple with him, and until you do
fade routes,
this is what you're gonna get. What'd you say?
Slants and fade routes.
Basically, that's kind of what you're stuck with until he catches up.
Still use that big body, man.
That's what I'm saying. You got to find a way. You got to find a way.
Yeah. Chicago and Minnesota. I really thought Minnesota was going to pull this one out. I saw Justin Jefferson frustrating on the sidelines. So we got some problems going on with McCarthy.
Oh, McCarthy couldn't hit sand from the beach yesterday.
Say that again, Will.
He couldn't hit sand from the beach. It was bad.
Crazy as hell, man. Crazy.
He couldn't hit anything.
About him. Hey, there's nothing new to me. I felt like this was gonna be that, and on top of it, kind of felt like a reverse game from week 1, where Khalib was making those mistakes, and now we fast forward, and now McCaffrey was making the mistakes that Williams was making yesterday. So shout out to Ben Johnson for having his QB somewhat prepared for a game like this, division game. As we mentioned on Wednesday's show, this was going to be a tough one. It wasn't going to be no easy going for any team. But yeah, this guy's he's not ready. And it's not sad to say. It's not disrespecting McCaffrey. Some guys may not be ready yet. And the injuries and all that.
He needs to learn to change up. All he got is a fastball right now. Every time he dropped back to throw, it's a fastball. That's all he got. He got to learn. He got to put some touch on passes. He got to stop sailing everything. Hey, look, I'm cool if he comes out and skips a few in next time because he's underthrowing, because that means he's at least adjusting. Because what I've been seeing so far is him just consistently overthrowing guys and missing by 10 yards. So, yeah, skip some in. Or you could just complete the pass. But if you can't, skip some in so that we know on this side that you're at least trying something new. Because the same old is not working for you, brother. You got too many weapons on that team for you to just be airmailing every pass. And, yeah, it's not ideal.
Yep.
Hey, there's a real story for that game, though. Shout out to Caleb. Caleb balling.
Shout out to Caleb, man. Shout out to Khalid. And shout out to the Bears. First in the NFC North right now. As we speak right now. We had to wait for the Lions to lose last night, but we can speak it at least for the next week that the Bears are the number 1 team in the North.
Let's talk about the upset of the week. Jacksonville over the Chargers, 35.
Not that they won, it's that they beat the shit out of them.
I mean, beat the crap out of them. The quarterback, Justin Herbert, took a beating, 12 pressures. He was pressured on 52% of his dropbacks, including 2 sacks. He got a roughing penalty on him. He had to leave the game in the second.
Well, we expected some of this, not the amount of punishment he took, but like this is a perfect storm for the Jaguars, where they have a pretty good pass rush, and their tackles are all dying, and finally it caught up to them. They blitzed the hell out of them, and it worked. Nothing he could do. He was back there running for his life when he wasn't getting whooped on. So
the Saints former first-round pick from Northern Iowa, Trevor Penning, out there performing like he can only perform at left tackle in the NFL.
It was
a shade.
Game was bad for the for the Chargers yesterday, man. The offensive line's beat up. Nothing much you can do in that regard. It was going to come back to them and haunt them. The Jacksonville Jaguars are officially maybe off the hangover. Maybe it's too late, but the Chiefs put them in the hangover. And the way to get over the hangover was to beat a fellow division foe. In that division, that is, and that's the Chargers. Who you have a history of beating. So, came out of premium. Sorry, Chargers, man. Sucks the Chargers, man. Chargers are becoming my Dallas Cowboys, dog. Right in my eyes.
The other team in Los Angeles, the Rams, pulled off the victory versus the Seahawks. This game was pretty close, but Sam Darnold really freaking struggled in this game. I think he had 4 interceptions.
But this is the thing. This is the thing right here. We're gonna give Sam Darnold bad. We're gonna say he had a bad game. Yes, he had a bad game. I'll take that. But what was said was that we like the Rams offense. Both defenses, come to show, but it was going to come to that Seahawks running game. And it didn't help Donald out because Donald had to swing the ball a whole lot of times. Wasn't playing in the offensive rhythm that they used to play. And that kind of boggled with them. And they were still in the game. Shout out to that Seahawks defense for holding them in. The Rams are just better on this day. Got to get their get back soon. But this is kind of you don't want you don't want this to truly turn into a downfall. And shout out to the Seahawks player that showed love to Sam Darnold in the press conference, basically saying like, we gonna ride. Well, of course we gonna ride him. He's talking good for the media. But hey, man, he got one bad game and y'all all just start talking crap about him. We just hope that it doesn't go downhill from here. But it's not. I think the Seahawks have proven this year that they have improved equally on both sides of the ball, and losses are going to come. A division foe, a division game, Matthew Stafford on the other side, and Matthew Stafford is now have a winning record as a quarterback, 116, 115 interval. Shout out to the Rams.
Yep. All right. And the Broncos outlasted the Chiefs 22-19. This was at the Broncos' house. They extended their NFL best 8-game winning streak to improve to 9-2.
What?
Kansas City Chiefs fell to 5-5, dropping their 5th straight one-score game.
Yeah, kind of feeling like how last year went, but in the opposite way. The Chiefs were winning those one-score games last year. Maybe this is something that's hurting them this year and not being able to close these type of games. Maybe they're not the same Chiefs team. Maybe they don't have the same sync. But the real shout out is to Denver. Being able to win. Their QB might not be there sometimes. He was active in that 4th quarter, though. Some good passes. It kind of gets them in that range where, to kick the field goal to win. It's not going to be pretty all the time. But with the trust, I guess, with Sean Payton and who y'all got around you, they're winning games. They're competitive. They're winning games, man. Star power and all that doesn't matter at this time of season right now. Wins matter. And they're getting the wins.
Chiefs are playing from too far behind for this year to be serious. Their goal is to get to the playoffs and then try to win 3 road games at this point because they're not going to get home field anywhere. They're behind in the tiebreaker to 2 teams. So it's not looking good for them. Pat's doing Pat's things.
Okay. All right. Any other game you guys want to touch on before we get to MVP?
Absolutely.
Not to lie. Go ahead,
I want to
MVP.
tag on this real quick. Not even the game in itself, but I want to show love to San Fran, man. I mean, obviously, I said last week there's a controversy going on. Forever will be to me, but they continue to win, regardless of who's at the QB position.
Sure enough. Sure enough.
All right. MVPs?
Yes. MVPs. Here's your top 5. Matthew Stafford, Drake May, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Jonathan Taylor.
Get Mahomes out of here. What are we doing?
He's in there.
This is stupid.
Betting people
Stafford
love
May should be ahead of him, but Stafford played a better team this week, so I get it.
Matt, yeah, man. This is the thing right here. This is why I said this right here is gonna get interesting. Because the 2 and 3 guys, if both teams continue to win, we know the Patriots still have that one up. They got to play again. In New England, though, so advantage goes to the guy there. The 3 points go to the Patriots. So that's going to be interesting. The question is, can Matthew Stafford, the old man, sustain not being hurt? Can the Rams continue to win games and be good offensively to where he has those stats to back it up? Because if he doesn't, it ultimately goes to either Drake May or Josh Allen. And I think that MVP discussion will be wrapped up after that Buffalo-New England game in New England. If it comes down to that. That's my prediction. I think it's going to come down to Josh Allen versus Drake May in December. Going to be interesting.
Drake has the easiest path because we have the easiest schedule of the guys on the MVP list. We have the easiest remaining schedule. I think that Josh Allen game is the only real game. Well, I guess we got the Ravens too.
Another touchdown from the Dallas Cowboys, pending the extra point. It'll be 17-6. But this is 5 minutes left in the second quarter now. So
great job, Dallas, taking out the trash that you should be taking out.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm not pleased. I need consistency here. I need a 2-game win streak, a 3-game win streak. Right now, this right here, with the way the standings are looking in the NFC right now, is not looking
good. Remember when Larry Bird walks into the 3-point shootout and asks who's coming in second? Jonathan Taylor should be able to do that right now.
Yeah, the problem is like, as much as you hate him, another guy's been playing really well on that team as well. And we'll see if they maintain it. Plus, he's a running back. It's not going to happen. You got to go crazy. Like, did Barkley win it last year? He had 2,000 yards. You think Jonathan Taylor's going to win it? Not. I mean, he might get 2,000 yards, but he's not there yet.
That touchdown was to Jake Ferguson, that last one for the Dallas Cowboys. Only reason why I know that is because I have Jake Ferguson in fantasy. I'm fighting right now for my life on this Monday night. I'm hoping I get a W.
The dub, bro. The dub.
Bro.
Right. Let's look at our pick'em standings. Still Team 6 up there at 97, followed by Suave House, Doomslayer, and number 5, Will. And I go down. Number 9, I am there.
Shout out to Dale.
And, yeah.
Shout out to Dale putting
up. Let's talk about our best and worst quarterbacks of the week. And leading off the worst quarterbacks of the week for me, Shedeur Sanders. 4 of 16.
You got to be better than that.
47 yards. Yeah, 1 interception, a passer rating of 13.5. He was sacked twice, lost the fumble. He did add 16 yards on the ground, though. So
one of those was a throwaway, and then there was 2 humongous drops for like 25 yards each. But
True.
Yeah, that seems right here.
It still wouldn't have been great, but it would have been better than this. Yeah,
Just
no
show him.
reps. I'm not worried about this.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you're gonna pitch Shedeur, if Shedeur is gonna be a quarterback in this league, not starting, but playing the game, and you come out and you have shitty stats, especially in the rule of two quam, man. You don't throw 400 yards. You know what I'm saying? It's a problem. Though I don't know how long did he play in the game yesterday?
It don't matter. He threw 16 passes.
No. I'm asking in general.
I want to say he came in midway in the third quarter.
No. I mean, I'm just saying in general. If you're in the game, you're supposed to, and whatever's floating around in regards to him, that's something that they're gonna have to handle and all that stuff. But yeah, it wasn't a good showing for somebody who definitely, when he came on the field yesterday, you could feel a different type of mood from the crowd, and him coming in. So I just hope, he can grow, rather he's starting the rest of the season or not, regardless of what happens, and just grow from this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hope so. Let's get to my best quarterback of the week. I'm going to give that to Bryce Young, who went 31 of 45, 448, 3 touchdowns, but he did take 5 sacks. Still, he was clutch in the fourth quarter when they needed him to be, and he did his thing.
Why do you frame it like that? Take 5. Did he just pop on the ground and give him up?
At a certain point, it starts being your fault too.
And
you hold the damn ball too long.
And at what number is that?
5 starts seeming like
the thing, though. It's not every time. You can get sacked 12 times and never once it be your fault.
It's a problem when it's 5. It's a problem.
It's a problem with your line. It's not a problem to give to him.
They coming from over there. Hey, extra guy.
Your job. Block for the man.
Over here. Help that guy out.
Block for the man.
This is gonna get pretty interesting. For the Carolina Panthers as well, they sit one game back of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for first place in the South. The South being interesting, that's gonna be interesting in itself to see who gets in between those two. Worst quarterback of the week for myself. I'm going JJ McCarthy, dog. Got you. Yeah. I got you. Because we're only looking for this man to improve. And when are we going to see the improvement? But overall, worst QB on the Buck. Best QB for me, I'm going to go Jacoby Brissett. Man had 47 completions in a football game. 47, 57. I don't care where it was on the field. 2-yard touch, 3-yard touch, whatever. Guy, we know his career track record. 47 completed passes in a football game. And I'm going to shout him out as well because he keep me in this fantasy game right now, STWF Fantasy League, that is. So shout out to Jacoby Brissett, man. I never thought in a million years he would be on any of these lists of mine.
Is he going to be the next Geno Smith?
Not the best. He's better than Geno Smith. Jacoby Brissett, I always had a great mild respect for Jacoby. Maybe because he was a Patriot and I had to hear people talk about him when he was talked about. But he was always a decent guy. He was a decent guy in college. Good man. And, and he goes out there and you may not think he can throw 100 yards, but he does it. At least he does it.
Yeah, without Marvin Harrison. I forgot about Marvin Harrison.
Without Marvin Harrison being there. Michael Wilson, 15 receptions, 185 yards.
Yes. If you had him in your starting line.
No. Yesterday before game time in the STWF league, man, I needed a receiver. I couldn't trust Rashid. So I went to the waiver wire at like 12:50 and I found him.
Found him, right? Hell yeah.
Crazy.
Trying to ice a playoff spot, dog. These next couple of weeks are pivotal. You gotta at least have 6-7 wins, at least 8 right now to try to get any type of playoff scenario. Unless you're just playing in the shitty league. But shout out to SCWFs, all their fantasy leagues pop.
All right. Oh, who you got, Will? Best and worst.
Best is Bryce, but also Drake May cooked up. And Josh Allen had a hell of a game. They all played really well. And worst, I mean, I could be funny and just say Geno, his game's not even done. But you just know he's gonna be there. Did Johnny just get hurt? I'll be pissed.
Who?
No, he got
Johnny.
it was a face mask. He did get twisted, but I think he all right. Yeah, he back there.
Oh, yeah, he's out there. Oh, and then right as I say it, Geno Smith throws an interception. Let's go.
That one got tipped.
Yeah, it
He
did.
still threw it into coverage.
Oh, Dale. Now you care how it happened. Okay.
He still threw it into coverage, though. That's what I said. Damn, Gino throwing them picks, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But yeah, my worst was McCarthy as well. He just played bad.
McCarthy, Justin Herbert, they fucking all shit's the best. Let me be real with you yesterday. It seemed like a lot of QBs were mid. Like Lamar Jackson was hella mid. And it was a lot of hella middy yesterday. Say what you want in that Sunday night game, but fucking mid. Like it was a lot of midi football yesterday.
A few fun stats about yesterday. 5 teams won on the final play of the game, and 7 teams came back in the fourth quarter to win. So it was remember like it was the last week of the week before was like the worst week of football we've ever seen. Well, this week was statistically one of the craziest. So
okay.
And guess where you get that at? Only in the NFL.
All right, let's do some power rankings. First on my list, New England Patriots, followed by the Philadelphia Eagles, Los Angeles Rams, Denver Broncos, Indianapolis Colts.
Okay.
I'd love to know how y'all decide.
I'll go number 5. And this was pretty tough one, but I picked the Colts. I kept the Colts at 5. I mean, they was on a bye, I believe, this week, right? So they can't lose no position in the 5. The Rams, number 4. I mean, you got to go grit in the situation, so I'm gonna go the Broncos at 3. I'm gonna go at number 2. It's not the Patriots, it's the Eagles, and the number 1 team. Didn't lose no traction. Didn't play with their food. I love teams that don't play with their food, man. And that's the Patriots, man. They ain't playing with their food. When they're in position, when we know when the Patriots are in prime position, like in terms of like being first right now, they usually don't play with their food. I hope at some point somebody comes to splatter it out. Well, but for the time being, nobody's done that yet. So go.
Okay. What you got,
Yeah. I got at 5 the Colts. Actually, not 5 the Rams, 4 the Colts. 3 the Seahawks. I still got them up there. Actually, no, Seahawks should be 5. Colts 4. Rams 3. And then Bills. No, not Bills. Who did I have out? 2. Oh, Eagles 2, Patriots 1. Or you can flip those. I don't really care. Actually, I think the Eagles won a better game this week, so I have Eagles 1. Patriots
so you like the Seahawks more than you like the Broncos?
I still do, yes. I don't trust Knicks. I trust Darnold more than Knicks. That Broncos defense is crazy, though.
So in a 3-game series in your backyard, you think the Seahawks will beat the Broncos 2 out of 3 times?
I do. Yeah.
Wow.
I think
I trust their offense more.
I think the
Knicks is week to week with me.
The coaching advantage goes to the Broncos, and that's the only thing I would kind of do. I think it will be kind of a dogfight. Both defenses, as we seen yesterday, they come through. They come into play. So it all depends on the QB situation, and maybe Darnold is a little better in that circumstance based off what we've seen. Like Knicks, we seen them ball last year. This year's kind of getting back to the learning table in a sense. People got the tape. People always say that. People got the tape. People got the tape. People got the tape. They already had to on Sam Darnold.
I also think, like, in a game like that with quarterbacks who are both not crazy good, like, who's gonna make a play. Like I know Jackson Smith and Jigba's gonna make some plays. I don't really know who's gonna make a play on the Broncos. Like they
I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah, like I just don't know. Like I don't trust them enough. Now who's gonna draw up a play? Yeah, probably Sean Payton, but
that's who he's always been.
Yeah, right. No, understood. And the coaching does help, so it's close. Like I'm not bad at either one. Like if you pick either one, I don't think that's crazy.
But once again, I'm going back to this game here versus the Rams. Donald threw 4 interceptions, bro.
Yeah, and it'll probably be worse against the Broncos, honestly, because their defense is crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bro, he threw.
Yeah, but they don't have a Stafford and guys to fight back with.
You know,
the same way, but
quarterbacks come. Hey, when quarterbacks have bad games, they usually have bad games. With quarterbacks, I'm saying Sam Darnold's been one of the top quarterbacks this season. Usually, when you're a top quarterback in the league and you lose a game, usually that's your stat line. Bad game throwing the ball. You know, it's usually a mixture of everything, low yardage, maybe throw a pick of 2, 3, 4. You know, we've seen it. Not saying that he's top of the tops ever, but just in the statistical season, this season, he's been one of those guys, one of the best QBs in the league, and he had a bad game, and usually this is what happens. 2, 3, 4 picks, bad yardage. So we're gonna give him another week, hopefully. You know, are you shooting Sam Darnold in the foot right now?
See, I'm not doing that. I'm just comparing Bo Nix to Sam Darnold, and I'm saying Bo Nix is playing better football right now, and I'm just saying based off of this.
Like what, a week or maybe 2 weeks ago, where we were like, Bo Nix had one of the worst games of the season. Like, so
you're right. You're right.
These things are
but his team continues to win, and he's not the reason they're losing.
Yeah.
Listen.
And I could say 4 picks. They lost because of you here, bro. What are you doing?
Well, did you see every pick? Do you know that some of those weren't tip passes?
I don't have any idea.
Okay. So.
I don't have a clue. This is me looking at this.
Stop watching box scores, man. Stop watching box scores.
Box score analysis, baby. That's what this is. Box score analysis. Bills fans are so sensitive. I looked, and the interceptions that the Texans got off of them were deleted from YouTube. What? You kidding me?
Nothing comes off of YouTube.
That's petty.
They also don't have power to do that. I don't know what he's talking about.
You could probably report it, and then AI will take care of it. You know, because ain't nobody looking at all these reports.
They still review them though. Eventually, they have to review them.
No, there's nobody there. It's all AI, bro. It's nobody there. Ain't nobody there, bro.
Yes, but if somebody appeals it, then someone checks. They check.
All right, let's talk about the New England Patriots beating up on the New York Jets Thursday night, 27-14. Straight domination. The Patriots improving to 9-2. The 8-game winning streak, NFL's best. It's not 2 bums, just 1 bum today. Take it away.
One bum who's loving what he's seeing. Loving what we're seeing. The defense stepping up. I mean, it's the Jets. We're not that happy about this. We know we expect to win this game. And we did. But Drake May continues to improve. He continues to just make plays and reads that like a 10-year veteran makes, which is crazy. Second season. So he's trying to destroy the sophomore slump. He's basically done it already. Just for him anyway. But yeah. Also, I'd just like to give a shout out to Diggs. Like we said when we first signed him, early on, he's going to be great because it's a new situation, the honeymoon phase. You're always a lot better. Oh, yeah. Pickens in for a touchdown.
Whoa, let's go, Pickens. Let's go.
Pickens in. 20 after the extra point, 24-6.
Fantasy.
Yeah, so
I'm clapping for fantasy,
yeah,
not for my Cowboys.
Drake May cooking. But Diggs, man, Diggs on his best behavior, but not just on his best behavior, a true leader in his locker room and on his team. He's giving the pregame speeches, firing the guys up, and I've seen little clips of he went over and checked on Josh McDaniels, like, you good? You got a message you want me to echo? And Josh was like, no, everything's good. We're cooking right now. Everything's good. And just a lot of leadership moments. And you know what? Some of it might be performative, but it's working. People are buying in. This team is bought in. They love each other. I love how they interact with each other. I don't even really care about what was on the field this week against the Jets. But yeah, just we're playing really good football.
Your random Patriot of the week happens to be the number one target, and that is Stephon Diggs with 9 receptions on 11 targets there. So they actually played by the book this week to throw everybody off. So next week, you may see Mac Hollins or Pop Douglas.
No, Mac Hollins may play this week too. Dale, we throw who's open. It's this crazy concept. It's a really crazy concept where you throw to the guy who's open. I don't know if you've heard of this.
Keep an eye out for Dearness Johnson. He got 3 carries. He might explode next week.
Never know. Always keep him guessing, Dale.
So yes, there we go.
Yeah,
love it.
Love to see it, man. Everybody's balling.
We love it, man. We
Hunter Henry balling.
Hey yo, I'll be real with you. I'm gonna be real. The turnaround, turnaround's fire. And put in perspective, this year in general, teams that we expected maybe have a little improvement or still has to improve are playing pretty great this year. You got Patriots, Broncos, Bears, the Colts. And it just makes me more sick to be a Cowboys fan because one thing I always say, overlap. I kind of use it in the NBA term sometimes, but this is the overlap that a lot of these teams are pitting over the other teams who say they're every year in prime position to win. And then these teams are the little boulder blocks over here blocking them off. Potentially going to punch the Bills, the Ravens, the Bengals, all these teams that we thought were prime, guys and teams. Broncos and Patriots are like, coaching, we here. And we're going to build our teams up from the ground up. We got 2 young QBs. They was in the same draft. Phenomenal play by Vrabel and Sean Payton, though Drake May's definitely heads over. We won't say heads over heels right now because I think Bo still can develop and still.
Oh, he's a lot better than Bo Nix.
He's a lot better than Bo Nix. You know what I'm saying right now. Drake May, and people don't realize this man played in a fucking ill-ass college pro system, and people just ignored it for years. And for years, because it went to North Carolina.
It's the Tar Heels. It's the Tar Heels.
Sometimes, Dale, because you like to do this, Dale. Sometimes a person from Delaware State Community College, University, Community College can be that guy.
Sometimes. And when the times happen, that's why we be hyped, because it's only sometimes. But yeah, North Carolina Tar Heel cooking. Crazy. Especially because wasn't it like there was 2 guys before him that everyone thought, oh, maybe there'd be something. What, Howell?
Yeah, Sam Howell. Yeah.
And there was another one before that.
But that every freaking draft, there's
either a Duke. There's either like a Duke, a Kentucky, or yeah. It's always one of them guys, or North Carolina.
Crazy.
One of the.
It's always one of these guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's usually from a basketball school.
Every draft, it's gonna be one of those guys. Okay. Every draft. And I thought Daniel Jones was one. I thought Wentz was one.
Yeah. Wentz was actually doing it too.
Yeah.
Before the injury.
Yeah, for a bit. Yeah. Uh-huh.
For exactly 11 games.
Uh-huh.
he was in the MVP talk.
Yeah. I feel that this happens every year, bro. Every year it happens. So we'll see who that guy's going to be.
May looks like the real deal, man. 2 years in a row, been playing pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't deny that, man.
And help turn this whole franchise around already. So
yeah, man, enjoy it.
we are. We're definitely enjoying it.
All right, let's wrap up on some college football. The Virginia Tech Hokies have hired their head coach, and that is James Franklin from Penn State. They made the announcement, so good for them. They got their guy, and they were the first one to do so. So,
shout out to them individuals.
Yeah.
They needed to Virginia Tech, that is, because you see Virginia over here this year with their improvement. I think that's new coaching too. Virginia Tech had to one up them in a sense and pick up Franklin, though we know his track record in big games. Coming into ACC, a little bit of a quiet, more man compared to the Big Ten, that is, and hopefully he can reunite the Hokies.
Yep. And also in the coaching search news, the big name on the market is Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin has an offer on the table from Ole Miss. He has not signed it. Reportedly, he is being courted heavily by Florida, and also he's being courted by LSU. Supposedly, Kiffin has gotten back with his ex-wife, and she has some ties to the University of Florida, some kind of way. Also, there are rumors, pictures, video of the Kiffins being taken to Baton Rouge on a private jet today, and it's supposed to be touring Baton Rouge.
Hey, you want to fight there? We're gonna fight over this. Let's get in the ring for this.
Either way it goes, Kiffin is going to be the highest paid head coach next season for somebody. I honestly think he's going to be coaching for Ole Miss. I don't think Ole Miss is going to let this man leave, but they have given him an ultimatum. You need to figure out what you want to do by the time we play against Mississippi State on November 28th. Either you sign this crap.
Hey, you don't take a man who has options. You don't take a man who has options and try to remove some of them options, because that's the fastest way to get yourself canceled. You're done.
You cannot wait.
Then you go. I'm sorry. I tried to speak on it a little bit in the chat earlier. Then you go do it. Kiffin, leave then, because that's your memo. That's what you do. And I'm not saying that. Hey, if you got a better job on the table, hey, bounce. This is college football, college sports. Usually people do that. People do that with the hardest jobs. Kiffin, that's been his DNA forever. But what I say is, whenever he goes into a different situation after having success, and that's how you build, in your resume and all that, to become a coach somewhere else, probably better, more money for yourself. He doesn't actually fare well in those situations. So I think he should stay somewhere where it's at least consistent. And maybe as years go, you can have that same consistency and just be named one of the illest coaches in college football and don't move and then tarnish yourself in a way. I think he should stay at Ole Miss. But I'm not the person to decide that. He's a grown man. He's going to do what he wants, as he's been doing for years.
When you come in, when these kids coming out of high school, how does it go? They get recruited. They get courted to all these different schools, different campuses, and they go and they enjoy the trip. Enjoy the trip, Lane. Don't sign nothing till you have to. Enjoy the trip. Let everybody court you. That means my team. That means Dale's team. That means whatever other team may be on the market. Let them court you. If Ole Miss is trying to rush you into the situation, they're not respecting what you trying to do. Hey, later. Let's go be a Gator.
Later, alligator. Man, it's interesting, man. That mentions this, man. This man right here is the man. I can say that in terms of like getting new ill jobs. Hardest man, and he was young years ago, decades ago. He was a young guy here. He's still moving like he's still the same young Lane Kiffin. All these years later.
My thing is, if you want to stay at the top, if you want to continue to be the coach that you are, Lane, you probably can do that at Ole Miss. Here's the thing. It's going to take more work. We've had this discussion before. It's going to take more work if you stay at Ole Miss to remain what you are. Why? Because no matter what you really do, unless you're winning championships, you're not going to be able to turn Ole Miss single-handedly necessarily. I mean, I guess it's possible, but you're not going to be able to turn them into Alabama. You're not going to be able to turn them into LSU. You're not going to turn them in Texas. You're not going to turn them in to the Gators. So, if two of those 4 schools I listed are available for a job, you got to take that job. You got to take one of them because it is infinitely easier to recruit if you're in Florida. It's infinitely easier to recruit if you're in Alabama or you're in an LSU. Dale doesn't shut up about it. You want to be a star, go to LSU. Not 100% wrong. So, while I agree, it would be a great story if he stayed in Ole Miss. It would be. I think if he wants to remain at the top of the food chain and not have to work extra hard for no reason, then go to Florida, go to LSU, one of those schools, and continue your greatness because you're going to be able to.
Hold on. And even if you fuck up, even if you fuck up, like Lane has in history past, hey, you're gonna get paid. You're gonna get the resources. You're gonna get the guap. Either one and all. If you're winning, the resources and the guap keeps coming. You know what I'm saying? If you're losing, then they'll keep you a little long. You'll still be collecting guap. It's all a good situation on that side. You're absolutely right.
He's been a winner. He's been a winner at pretty much every stop. Everywhere he's been winning. Now, do they win the big game? That's a little different. But he's been winning. He puts out winning teams. He's gonna be fine.
Shout out to Will.
What you got, man?
I don't got nothing, man. What's the score of that Cowboys game, man? We losing?
24-6.
Raiders?
Cowboys.
Yeah, they're winning. Hell no. Cowboys
Raiders are winning? Cowboys are winning?
Yeah. Cowboys stomping on them.
We winning tonight. Thank you for taking up the class tonight.
CD got a tub, Pickens got a tub, and Iceberg Fur got a tub.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Iceman Fur got a turb. Pickens got a turb. I just beat one of the worst teams in the STWF league to keep position. I needed to keep position. Coach, I'm sorry about what happened last week. This has to happen in order for me to have a good holiday season. Because like I said, I don't even want I fucking fantasy fucking give me a headache. And this year, I'm looking more than ever. Time to go. It's a wrap.
I need 2 points out of John T. That's it.
Dal's gonna give it to him. You know how it is.
You got a whole second half, man. Come on.
I know. Hey, Dale, I've had that exact scenario with Jonty and Amari and Hampton and lost that week. So I don't want to hear it. I needed 6 points between 2 starting running backs and did not get it. And they were playing each other.
All right. Let's do some shout outs, final thoughts.
Shout out to you fellas. Shout out to my Patriots. Shout out to y'all Cowboys. Y'all probably gonna get a win tonight unless y'all choke it away, which would be crazy against this Raiders team. Shout out to Bryce Young, man. 485 yards, crazy. What are you doing? They always put a 500, can't see over the line. That's nuts.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. Appreciate it. Coach, shout out to you, you know what I'm saying, during your circumstances, picking up your kid, coming in, checking up vibing with the homies. Dale, shout out to you, man, because we don't got to talk no shit about the Saints this week because they had a bye. You must feel relaxed.
Only
So
way
the
they're gonna
Saints
get this year.
the best team in the NFL this week is the Saints because they're on their bye. And guess what? I guess for the first time, no, probably not the first time. First time in a long time that everybody's team is won in the same week, probably. So,
the bye week win is awful.
Shout out to that.
I take a bye week win. I'm good.
I'm
I
sure
will
you
not.
will.
I
I'm
probably
the same
won't
over
be on
here.
tomorrow. Probably won't be on
There
tomorrow.
needs to be.
I have a board meeting with my job, but I'm gonna try to get as fast as I can to try to catch the rest of the chopper because I know y'all be chopping the fuck up anyway. So
Board meeting. I be bored at every meeting.
Me too. Last year I didn't go to the board meeting, but I figured this year with the holiday season, I can use a couple extra dollars in the pocket, man, to go to these expensive ass things that these kids and ladies and well, not ladies, lady. Let me stop that for my lady be my ass. And yeah, what you looking at?
About to get rocked.
Hey, hold on. This one on, and then one more shout out. This one on football type of things. You know, they have cheerleaders that cheerlead for the football team. My daughter here, she's not gonna show her face because her hair is looking crazy as hell. But they are qualified for the national cheerleading competition.
We're not qualified.
Y'all qualified.
No, we did.
That
We
means
made
y'all
it.
did. Yeah, y'all qualified. That means
No,
y'all
we
did.
didn't you making it sound like we got 5th place.
Y'all got 5th place.
We got 2nd.
If you qualify, that means you got a chance to win it all. They go to North Carolina. So shout out to the girls. I'm hell of a
Take them
job.
out.
Congratulations.
Yes. You know, if they don't win, that means she can't come back home here. She got to find somewhere else. But that's what it is. So shout out to the Linden Lady Bulldogs. Shout out to the hella coaches that they have. There's so many of them. But, you know, I'll record this and send it to y'all so y'all can give me my flowers.
All right. Be sure to check us out tomorrow for the chop up, where we're gonna be chopping it up.
Come here, baby.
Don't
Bees in
know
the
what
first
you're doing,
man. 350 on it, baby. 350, baby. At
Hey, Will, why was Helen Keller so bad at driving? Because she was a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Terrible. Terrible.
All right, Coach.
Let me see. Shout out to Bobby, Mike, Brandon, and Jake. As always, if we missed anybody, our apologies. Shout out to you fellas. Appreciate y'all holding it down. My apologies on my ass, but my phone was acting up, but it is what it is. And shout out to them Dunkerville Panthers. We move on to the next round of the Texas high school football playoffs.
Dunkerville.
Shout out to y'all, man. Oh, and shout out to the Linden Bulldogs too. Part 1 team. They on the way to they could go to nationals. They got to win this weekend. But you know, Lynn's popping right now. Shout out to them.
All right.
Dunkerville way better though.
Oh yeah, not close.
Playoffs.
Head over heels.
Talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
Trying to win a game.
I don't want a game.
No. All right. We'll check you guys out tomorrow for the chop up. Bring somebody along. And we out.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.